I like to add a time distortion effect, kind of like in the Matrix, where all the time's like distorted and it's like and slow-mo and stuff. I think that looks really cool. So let's do that. Go to Layer, New, Adjustment Layer to make a new adjustment layer and drag it just on top of your footage, not on top of anything else. So it has to look like that. So now, on your effects and presets, type in ripple. And down here where it says distort, drag the ripple onto your adjustment layer. Okay, so right now, looks like nothing's happening because the radius is set to 0. If you turn up the radius a bit, you can see that the waves are starting to form. So we want to keyframe the radius and the ripple phase. So move ahead in time until you want the ripples to start appearing. Let's say right here. Set it to a small number. And then move ahead in time again. And here, set it to a larger number. That way it will look like it's coming out of the knife slowly. Also, we want to keyframe the ripple phase. Go to the end of your composition, and let's just change this to 3. So the waves will start moving by themselves. Now if you notice, at the edges of this composition, you can kind of see the alpha channel, because the waves, they distort your actual composition. If that happens, just shrink your adjustment layer by a tiny bit. Go to your adjustment layer, hit scale, and just turn it down to 95. I think 95 is a good number. So it's still distorted, but there's no alpha layer visible. Okay. So that looks pretty good right now. Let's check it out. Okay, so we're pretty much done, but there's one thing I want to show you. You know in the Matrix, when the guy throws it, and then everything goes down to slow-mo for about like 5 seconds, and then he goes back to normal mode? Well, I'm going to do that with the knife, so when I throw it, I want it to kind of slow down and spin slowly for a while, and then just go and like speed back up. Let's do that. Okay, click on the very bottom layer of your composition. Hold shift on your keyboard and click on the top. That should select all of your layers. Now go to Layer, Pre-compose. This is your pre-composed layer. All your layers are flattened into one layer. So you don't have to edit every single layer. You just have to edit this one, and the changes will take effect on all of them. So what we want to do, we want to add a time remap effect. Right click on your layer, go to time, enable time remapping. Now you'll see down here, 2 keyframes have been created. This is your original time. If you stretch these 2 keyframes, your video will slow down. If you decrease the distance between the 2 keyframes, they'll speed up. So if you want fast mode, you go like that, and it will be very fast. If you want slow-mo, you just stretch it all the way till it's off the screen. But we just want it to slow down in the middle, about right here. So we'll add a keyframe here. Then we'll go a bit further in time and add another keyframe. And now we want it to speed up, right? So we have to go forward in time and add another keyframe. They're all about the same distance apart, so it looks better. Alright, these two, the distance between these two have to be longer because we want it to slow down. The distance between these two have to be shorter. So, let's first drag these two over. Now the distance has increased between this, so it will slow down. Now we want it to speed up when it gets here. So, we just shorten the distance here. So it will be like this: normal speed, slow-mo, and then fast-mo till the very end. So, and that's pretty much it. Let's give it one last final RAM preview. Looks pretty good. I hope you learned something watching this, and remember, AvengerProductions.net. I'm Anders. Thanks for watching.